Hi, my name is Shantique. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my experiences as an au pair in Spain this past summer. I was there for 3 months, and I was in a city called Zaragoza, which is in the northeastern part of Spain. So let's get into the things that I have jotted down about my experiences as an au pair. So I definitely would recommend interviewing with the family more than one time. So if you've found that one family that works for you, I would say keep in contact with them, because one, these people are strangers. You don't really know who they are. You're about to come into their home for a month, 2 months, 3 months, however long it is, and you want to know who they are before you lock yourself into a contract. So the next thing that I wanted to say is, bottom line, you're going to have to work with the children. So make sure that you understand that it's not just about, going, you experiencing things. It's about you working with children. So with that being said, the next tip that I would like to give is try to have lessons plans or some sort of curriculum for how you want to expose the children to, well, for me it was expose the children to English. So every day I'd have a sit down with them to have formal lessons, and that kind of really helped me, because I knew for sure that the kids were learning something because I taught them, at least for half an hour to an hour a day during the week. So my next tip is to have fun, and do not be afraid to go out and to explore. And I'm saying that because when I was in Spain for the first 3 weeks, I definitely, went out and did things, but it was with my host family. So on the weekends, we would travel to a small town called Consuenda, which is in a different part of Spain than Zaragoza. And that's where my host mom's family was from. For 3 weeks, I really didn't leave the house unless my host family took me out with them or things like that. And of course they did. After I met some people, when I started taking the class at the university, I was exposed to the other au pairs in the city. Now, of course, I was in a city, so there was tons of other au pairs. There are tons of other, people that were just there to teach English, or it's a program of something of that sort. So I would always have somewhere to go every single day, always going to the city center and meeting up somebody from this au pair group that formed, I think it was a Facebook group, and then I joined like a WhatsApp group chat. So just don't be afraid to go out and explore, because you're gonna really hinder yourself. You can be in the house all day at home. You're in Spain, or you're in Italy, or you're wherever you want to au pair at. Go out and explore and meet people and have fun. That's the beauty of it all. Even if you're au pairing in a small town, go out and explore that small town. I was able to go to Italy. I took a weekend trip to Italy. I'd always wanted to go, and I was just like, you know what, I'm only going to be in Europe but for so long, let me just go. I was able to go to the Netherlands, I was in Ireland, I was in Belgium. I had the time of my life. So it was awesome. So the next thing I'm going to say is to be careful. I traveled alone, but I'll say it this way: be careful when you're traveling alone, because it might seem like it's safe, oh, everything looks cool, like this is Spain, but anything can happen to you anywhere. Honestly, Spanish people, they hang out all night. Here in America, at least to my knowledge and my experiences, it's 2, 3, 4 a.m. It's all right, we call it a night, you still out. But in Spain, it's they're hanging out to 6, 7 a.m. and that's the norm. I definitely wouldn't stay out to 6 or 7 a.m. because that was just too much for me. But I would stay out late because I didn't, I wanted to have fun with the people there, my friends that I met. So I would have to walk back to my home really late, and it would seem like, oh, this is Spain, I'm fine or whatever. But then it's I don't really know this neighborhood as well as I think I know it. I don't know, what are the bad parts, what are the good parts. I just know this is the way I need to go home. And you should just be cautious, be cautious. My next tip is to connect with your host family, just so you can gain that culture, that cultural experience there wherever you are. If I was an au pair in Spain, so I feel like I really got the experience of what it's like to live with a Spanish family, as, if I was a Spanish person. It was great. So, after all those things, I definitely say my experience as an au pair in Spain was one of a lifetime. Always get out there to meet new people, and I would love to go back, but I have school and work and all those other things intertwined here in the US. But it was a great experience. Of course, they pay you every week. Some families, I think, pay you every 2 weeks, but it's every week. I think the minimum is like 60 euros a week or something of that nature. All in all, thank you so much for watching my video about tips to be an au pair, whether you're going to be an au pair in Spain, Germany, or Italy, or wherever. I believe that these are the things that might be able to help you out. Please subscribe to me, and more information about me will be in the description box below.